Good morning, students. Yesterday we have completed first part of our sixth chapter in geography, that is natural region. Okay. Now today we are going to start with our second part of this chapter. So in this second part we are going to continue with our remaining region. So let's see. The natural region given in the table are found in specific latitudinal extents between the equator and the poles. Availability of water and temperature found there determine the location and extent of these regions. Now see student, the region which we have already learned, right, that is grassland region, equatorial region, hot desert region, taiga region, tundra region. So it is from the equator to the poles. We have learned about the temperature, the location and extent, the natural vegetation of that region. So today we'll be learning about some other regions, their location and extent, their climate, their natural vegetation, their human life, right? They are the monsoon region, Mediterranean region, and the West European region. While student, the monsoon and West European region stand out because of the wind blowing there. Why these two regions are very famous? Because of the wind blowing there. And the third one, that is the Mediterranean region. It is known for its rainfall in winter. See student, why the Mediterranean it is famously known as? It is known for its rainfall in winter. So now let's see this region one by one in detail. First we are having is monsoon region. Let's see the location and areas. North and south of the equator between 10 degree and 30 degree north and south parallels. Areas which are coming under monsoon region are Indian subcontinent, Philippines, West Indies, North Australia, East Africa and America. Now climate. Summer temperature between 27 to 32 degree Celsius. Winter temperature 15 to 24 degree Celsius. Rainfall 250 mm to 2500 mm. Areas get rain in specific season from southwest monsoon. Rainfall is highly variable and distribution is quite uneven. Now natural vegetation. Semi-evergreen and deciduous forest. Vegetation depend on the distribution of rainfall. Banyan, peepal, teak, sal, sisum, sandalwood, shinkona, bamboo, acacia, shrub, grasses, etc. Wild animals such as tigers, lions, leopards, cheetah, elephant, wolves, peacock, cuckoo, etc. Domesticated animals, cattle, goat, horses. Human life. Large number of small hamlets. Hamlets means student, small village, small houses. Population is small. Considerable differences in diet and costumes. Population is mostly involved in primary occupation, that is agriculture, right? Main occupation is agriculture. Now let's see the explanation of this region student. What is this region about? Monsoon region, right? So student, in the monsoon region you will find animals like tigers, lions, wolves, boars, monkey, peacock, cuckoos. Mainly student you will find domesticated animal. Domesticated animals means which are used in agriculture like goats, horse, cattle, right? You can also see the main occupation is agriculture over here. Why? Because it is a monsoon region. Okay, it is a greenery over here. So the region which is receiving monsoon, agriculture is their main occupation. Agriculture will be flourish over there. Most of the people student in monsoon region also involved in primary occupation, means agriculture. Agriculture is known as primary occupation, right? So it doesn't mean only agriculture student is the primary occupation, but apart from agriculture, it can also be fishing, hunting, or other occupation as well. It stand out due to local condition. Okay, due to specific winds blow over there. This monsoon region, it stand out due to the specific winds blow over there. You can find this monsoon region student in the north and south of the equator. Where do we find this? On the north and south side of the equator, where the temperature is 10 degree to 30 degree parallel in both the hemisphere. Understood student? Where we find monsoon region? Where the temperature is 10 to 30 degree parallel. Okay, and which are the area which comes under monsoon region? They are Africa, America, Australia and Philippines. Okay, now let's see the second one, that is Mediterranean region. Extend between 30 degree and 40 degree parallels in both the hemisphere on the western side of continent. Portugal, Spain, Algeria, Turkey, California, Central Chile, Southwest and Northeast Australia, etc. Dry summer and rainfall in winter. Mean summer temperature from 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. Winter temperature between 10 degrees Celsius and 14 degrees Celsius. Mean annual rainfall 500 and 1000 mm. It rains in winter. Now natural vegetation. Thick, small and oily leaves. Thick bark. Example olive, oak, chestnut, etc. Grass in low rainfall region. Coniferous forest in mountainous region. Due to animal husbandry, domesticated animals are found in large numbers. Goats, sheep, cow, mules, horses, etc. Seat of Greek and Roman civilization. Main occupation is agriculture, mostly fruit and flower cultivation. Wheat and wheat product form the staple diet. Colorful costumes. Now see the explanation student. This Mediterranean region student also stand out due to local condition in the Mediterranean region. Why? Because of the local condition. Children, it is also known for its rainfall in winter. Why Mediterranean region is known as? It is known as rainfall in winter. It's raining in our country in raining season, right? But in Mediterranean region, it's rainfall in when? In winter. Okay. The Mediterranean region student extend between 30 to 40 degree parallel in both the hemisphere. You will find this region, student, where in Portugal, Spain, Algeria, Turkey, California, Australia, etc. And student, as I said, it rains in winter. Here you will see mainly the Mediterranean forest. Yes. Why? Which forest you will see here? Mediterranean forest. And why? Because it rains in winter. These trees, you will find which trees? You will find trees like pine. You can find trees like olive, oak, chestnut, and thick and small some oily leaf trees also. They remind you of a Christmas tree. Look at this tree, student, over here, the chestnut, the olive, and oak tree. This tree reminds you of which tree? Yes, reminds you of Christmas tree. And children, due to animal husbandry, they domesticate. They means the people of Mediterranean region, they domesticate animals like means they read, they take care animals like cow, goat, horses, sheep, right? And the main staple diet means the food they eat. The main food is they eat is wheat product. Why? Because wheat cultivation is in large number in Mediterranean region. That's why wheat and wheat product, okay, the people they eat is wheat and wheat product is their staple diet. And what about the dressing of the people here? Their dressing is colorful and they wear colorful dresses. You can see over here in the picture. People wear colorful dresses. So this is all about Mediterranean region. Okay. So what was Mediterranean region? See once again student, it's rain in winter. That's why this region is known for raining in winter. And people, their staple diet is wheat product because wheat cultivation is in large number. People wear colorful dresses over here. Right student? Okay. Now let's see the next region. Next we are having is West European region. Location in the western part of continent between 45 degree and 65 degree north and south parallel. Norway, Denmark, Ireland, British Columbia, South Chile, New Zealand, etc. Mean summer temperature around 20 degrees Celsius. Mean winter temperature around 5 degrees Celsius. Mean rainfall between 500 and 2500 mm. Rainfall mostly in the form of cyclones associated with westerlies. It rains throughout the year. Climate is mild. Green grass all the year round. Trees shed the leaves in winter. Coniferous trees and short grasses like oak, beech, maple, pine, spruce, poplar, etc. Because of animal husbandry, domesticated animals in large number. Wild animals include wolves, foxes, bears, etc. Now, human life. Industries and enthusiastic people have been mainly sailors and explorers, use woolen clothes, and have achieved progress in secondary and tertiary sectors. Now, see the West European region. Student, this West European region, it lies or located in the western part of the continent. That's why it is also named as West European region because on the western side it is located between 45 degree to 65 degree south parallel. So the climate over here is very cold. It is mild. Mild means student, it is not too cold nor too hot. But it rains throughout the year. Okay, in West European region, student, it's raining throughout the year, means 12 months. It's raining throughout the year. Here, student, winds blow from west to east. Where does wind blow? Here, wind start blowing from west to east, and when wind blow from west to east, it is known as which wind? Yes, it is known as westerlies, right? Here, student, you will see trees, they shed the leaves in winter. You can see the picture. Trees, they shed all the leaves in winter, and you will see forest like coniferous forest, where you can see trees of a short grasses like oak, beech, maple, etc. Right? Your student, people, they have animal husbandry is their main occupation, means rearing of animal. Okay, now, the people of West European region, as student, they have involved in secondary and tertiary occupation, means they have involved in the industrial sector. That's why these people are industrious and enthusiastic people. Okay, and that's why they have achieved progress in secondary and tertiary sector. So student, have you understood the three regions which we have learned now? Okay. Now let's see the conclusion of this chapter, natural region. As one travels from the equator to the poles, the spectrum of biodiversity narrows down. This leads to the issue of availability of natural resources. This adversely affects human occupation. In monsoon region, agriculture and allied activities form the main occupation of the people. In equatorial region, occupation like gathering of gum, honey, rubber, lak, etc. are all based on forest produce. See student, underline this line. In equatorial region, what was the occupation? This might become for the fill in the blanks also. So the occupation like gathering of gum, honey, rubber, lak, etc. are, which is based on forest produce, are their occupation. Taiga is a softwood forest. Underline student this line also. Therefore student, lumbering is the main occupation there. In tundra region, the main occupation is hunting and fishing. Underline this line also student. Extensive farming is undertaken in grassland nowadays. Now see student, what we have learned from this chapter. So student, as we move from equator to the poles, the biodiversity is not that broad. Biodiversity means the flora and fauna, right, is not that broad. So this leads to problem of natural resources. So the resources which is available towards the equator, okay, whatever available resources is there towards the equator, it's started decreasing. What happened? It started decreasing when, as it goes from towards the polar region. Are you getting me student? When the natural resources start decreasing, when we are moving towards the polar region. Now for example student, in monsoon region, from agriculture to allied activities, means helping activity, form the main occupation of the people, right? In equatorial region student, you have forest over there, so you have forest produce like gum, honey, rubber, etc., which you get from forest, right? स्टूडेंट, जो रीजन में फॉरेस्ट ज़्यादा हैं वहाँ पर हमको क्या मिलेगा? फॉरेस्ट प्रोड्यूस मिलेगा. ओके, और फॉरेस्ट से जो चीज़ें मिलती है वो हमको ज़्यादा मिलेगी जहाँ पर पूरा फॉरेस्ट एरिया है. नाउ टाइगा इज़ अ सॉफ्ट वुड फॉरेस्ट स्टूडेंट. ओके, टाइगा रीजन का वुड कैसा है, ट्री का सॉफ्ट है, इसीलिए लंबरिंग इज द मेन ऑक्यूपेशन. लंबरिंग मीन्स cutting of trees is the main occupation over there. So student, these differences in their environment, okay, these differences in the environment and available natural resource in different natural regions, where you can see the progress of this region depend on, okay, so the progress of a particular region, it also depend on a natural resource of that particular region. So this natural resource region student which we have learned in the chapter, they have their own natural environment. Okay, so whatever natural region which we have learned, they all have their own natural environment and have their own natural resources. They have their own history and culture, right? So all these are very important for the people living in that particular region, right? So suppose one person is living in a particular region, so that climatic condition, that natural resources, their history and culture is important for that people living in that particular region. Understood? So I hope children, you all have understood the regions which we have learned now. Okay? Okay. So now student, here we have completed our 6th chapter. Now we are going to discuss some question and answers of this chapter. First we are starting with give geographical reason. In that, first is people in monsoon region are mainly engaged in agriculture. See, just now we have learned this. Let's see the answer. Monsoon region receive rainfall in specific season from southwest monsoon winds. The mean annual rainfall in monsoon region is 250 mm to 2500 mm. The summer temperature of monsoon region is between 27 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius. Its winter temperature is approximately between 15 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius. The soil, rainfall, temperature and other climatic conditions are suitable for the growth of variety of crops in monsoon region. Therefore, people in monsoon region are mainly engaged in agriculture. Now see student, why people of monsoon region are mainly engaged in agriculture? Means why agriculture is their main occupation. So first of all, we have to write down the temperature, right? So the monsoon temperature, okay, the temperature of monsoon region is 2500 mm to 25,000 mm, 250 mm to 2500 mm is their rainfall, annual rainfall temperature, right? Now then we have to write down the summer temperature. In summer, what was the temperature of this region? So in summer, the temperature of this region is 27 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius. And then in winter, the temperature is 15 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius. Now student, the soil, the rainfall, the temperature and the climate of the monsoon region, it is suitable for the crops. Whatever crops has been grown in the monsoon region, so that crop, the climate of that region has been suitable for that crop. That's why student, people over here are mainly engaged in agriculture. Understood? Now let's see the next question. Trees in equatorial forest grow tall. Let's see the answer. The summer temperature of equatorial region is around 30 degrees Celsius. The mean annual rainfall in equatorial region is around 25,000 mm to 3,000 mm. It rains throughout the year in this region. See student, again here we have to write down the summer temperature, the rainfall temperature and the winter temperature, right? Now third point, sun rays are mostly perpendicular in equatorial region. Heavy rainfall as well as hot and humid climate support the growth of variety of trees in equatorial region. Trees also grow with rapid speed to get maximum sunlight in this region. Thus, trees in equatorial forest grow tall. Now, why these trees grow tall? Student, these trees in equatorial forest, here the climate is hot also and the humid also. And whatever the varieties of trees are there in equatorial region, they get water also, they get sunlight also, which the plant mostly need. Okay, so when a plant gets sunlight and the water also, they grow with a rapid speed. Okay, because they get a maximum sunlight. Because of this, student, or the forest, the trees in the equatorial forest, they grow very tall. Understood? Okay, now let's see the next question. Next we are having is answer the following question in brief. In that first we are having is name any three herbivorous animals from the Sudan region which has nature endowed them with for self protection. See student, here two questions are there. First you have to write down the three herbivorous animals, right? And after that you have to write down what the nature has given them for the self protection, right? So first, what are the three animals, herbivorous animals which eat herbs, grass? They are giraffe, zebra and kangaroo. These are the herbivorous animal. Now next is nature has endowed herbivorous animals with speedy legs. Okay, so what the nature has endowed them, what the nature has given them, they have given them speedy legs. Carnivorous animals attack on herbivorous animal for hunting. Speedy legs means their speed is very fast. So the nature has given them. Why? Because sometimes what happened, animal which eat other animals, they are known as carnivorous animal. So this animal attacked herbivorous animal for hunting. That's why the nature has given them speedy legs. At such times, speedy legs of herbivorous animal enable them to run away and protect themselves from carnivorous animals. So have you understood? Those animals, herbivorous animals, because of their speedy legs, they protect themselves from the carnivorous animals. Okay, now let's see the next question. What is the latitudinal extent of the taiga region? See student, here you just have to write down the latitudinal extent of taiga region, nothing else. So the latitudinal extent of taiga region is approximately 55 degree north and 65 degree north and south parallel. Understood student? Okay. So student, till then go through the video once again. Okay, so whatever we have learned now in the yesterday lecture also, in today's lecture also, go through the video once again whenever you get time. Okay, and do the exercise which is given along with the video as soon as possible, because it will be easy for you when you immediately copy down the notes in your notebook. Okay student, so once again I hope you will understood what we have learned in this chapter. So student, till then take care everyone and thank you.